This is Thomas Mulligan reporting to you live for the grandparents interview. What was different in your house compared to these days?
Different? You mean the number of people in my house? There was 3 people in my house.
No. What was different?
Lots of things were different. We never had electricity in my house.
Yeah.
And we never had a TV.
Yeah.
And we used to read a lot of books.
Okay.
And go to work every day or at school. And ride horses. I had horses.
Okay. Now your turn. What was different in your house compared to these days?
Well, in Grandma's house, we didn't have a telephone.
Yeah.
And Grandma had to walk to school every single day. It's a long way away too. And Grandma used to walk there by herself to school every day.
Okay.
And we didn't have a TV. And my mummy used to be home all the time.
Is that it?
I had lots of sisters and a brother.
That's okay. No. Next question. How many people were in your family?
In my family, in my immediate family, I had an older brother and my mum, and I had a dad.
Okay. Grandma?
In Grandma's house, there was my mum, my dad, and I had 3 big sisters and a big brother. And we all lived at home with our mum and dad.
Okay. Where did you go for holidays?
Well, we used to go camping down near the beach and the ocean because my daddy used to like to go fishing lots, and we did lots of swimming.
Okay.
Where do I go for holidays? We used to go to my grandparents. That's all I can remember going for holidays.
Okay.
And we'd only go at Christmas time.
Where did you go for family outings?
We used to go down to the creek and catch yabbies and swim in the creek.
Okay. Where did you go for family outings?
Lots of times we used to go down on the Swan River because my daddy had a boat down there, and we used to go down there and he'd go out in his boat and catch fish.
Okay. What happened when you got in trouble?
At school, when I got into trouble at school, we used to get hit with a cane on our hands, and sometimes on our legs. We'd get a whack with the cane from the teacher.
Yeah? What happened when you got in trouble?
Well, Grandma used to be taught by nuns when she was at school, and they used to give you lots of lines to write out, and you used to have to write out, "I will not be naughty in school."
Yep. And what was your school called?
My school was called St Michael's School and Mercedes College.
What was your school called?
I went to 5 schools. My first one was Hay Primary. My second one was Carrathul. My third one was Finley. My fourth one was Jerilderie. And then I went to Blackfriars College.
Okay. How did you make your food?
Well, I never cooked food. My mum used to cook my food, and because we grew up in the bush, my favourite food used to be roast lamb with all vegetables, and we grew all the vegetables on the property.
No, how did you make it?
I didn't make it, my mother made it.
Then how did she make it?
Oh, I don't know. Cooked it on the stove, I think.
Okay.
And we had wood stoves back then, big wood stoves.
Okay. Grandma, how did you cook your food?
Well, my mama used to have this big stove in the kitchen, and you'd put wood in it and light the fire there, and she would make cakes and soup and lots of roast dinners, and she used to make delicious pasta.
Okay. What was your favourite food?
My favourite food is still my favourite food, roast lamb.
Okay. Now, what was your favourite
Oh,
food?
Grandma's favourite food had to be her mummy's pasta, and she used to make a delicious chocolate biscuit slice. It was lovely.
Okay. What was your favourite sport?
My favourite sport was tennis, cricket, and rugby, and horse riding, but that was more a hobby.
What was your favourite toy?
My favourite toy was probably my billy cart.
Okay. What was your favourite toy?
My favourite toy was my big dolly, and her name was called Susanna. And I had a little bed to put her in and a pram, and Grandma loved those toys.
What was your favourite sport?
My favourite sport, I had two. Grandma used to like to play basketball and softball, and I loved playing them because I could play them really good.
Good. Thank you for helping me do my interview. This is Thomas Morgan, reporter, signing off.